Well, I know how hard it is. I know how hard it is to be patient. If you're patient, you're going to make the buy of a lifetime. You are going to buy real estate at the best possible price in your entire lifetime. So you need to wait to buy investment real estate. I had several people message me. I had lots of questions as to when to buy. The buying time is coming very, very soon, but it's not here yet. So let's talk about it. But it's very, very important. If you buy in the wrong spot, it could take you 5 to 10 years to recover from making a bad buy, because I think we're at the peak. So when we're at the peak means it's not going any higher, right? Now, we've talked about this in prior videos. You're welcome to go back and look at the videos. And by the way, if you'd like and subscribe, holy cow, does YouTube algorithms love that stuff, and it really helps us get our message out, because we're here to make money. We're here to help people. We're here to help you not make a mistake. And I want to tell you, we want your business. I don't need your business. There's a huge difference. I don't want you to misunderstand this. Yes, of course, we love commissions. We love doing business. That's what we're here for. We're here to do business. But our business is excellent. We have an ongoing business. I have a personal portfolio. We have lots of cash coming in, revenue coming in. We have a very good business. What we don't need is to sell you something to make our house payments. We don't need to do that. So I'm telling you, this is not the time for you to buy. And when it is time for you to buy, you're going to say, I'm not going to do it. You're crazy. I'm not going to do it. It's terrible. You'd have to be crazy to buy real estate. And yes, that's what we're going to want to buy. Let's talk about that. And let me go to my next slide, and let's just see, because this is historical. Everyone does this. This is what we're talking about here. Sir Isaac Newton during the greatest bubble in history, until, of course, we hit the .com, and now in the everything. These are dwarfing this one. But this is the Tulip Bubble from the 1700s. The South Sea stock went crazy. Sir Isaac Newton, he was a pretty smart guy. He got into the stock market on the tulips, and he was early. He got in, made some money, and got out. Now, he saw all his friends were riding this bubble up. He just couldn't take it anymore. And at the worst possible time, he got back in, because all his friends were making all kinds of money, because the bubble was still going. And this is a bubble. All the bubbles look exactly like this. And of course, it completed, and then it popped. And you can see on his chart from Zero Hedge, the 3 points that he sold at. Those are actually buy points. He shouldn't have been selling. He should have waited for these points, and then he could have bought. That's what's on our charts. Let me go to my next chart, and let's just talk about this. Because here's a bubble chart from Charles U. Smith. Brilliant, brilliant man. I've used this many, many times. I love this chart, because this looks at bubbles. There's a symmetry to them. They all look basically the same. They're all the same theme. They're just a little different from each other, but they all look basically the same. And we're right at the top there. We're completing. We're coming down those peaks. And we come down to the side, there's actually places for us to buy. Now, this is going right into the Federal Reserve electronic databases for my market. So we've used these before. I've sent this out to my clients. And this is for Phoenix itself. This is the last bubble. You can see, Phoenix, of course, was the poster child for bad real estate investing. But look, these are the same points that Sir Isaac Newton saw 300 or 400 years ago. They're the same. They're in every last one of our bubbles. And these are buy points. These aren't sell points. See that first one there on the left? That one is probably higher than all the others, but that's where all the good properties are. That's where the trophy properties are at, because people are forced to sell. They're forced to sell good stuff because they need the money. Bubbles popping. They've miscalculated, and they're forced to sell good things. That's the first one. It's higher than the others, granted. But there are other properties. We always allocate some funds for that. but we don't allocate all our funds. We just want to put our toe in the water at that point, and we'll pick up really good properties. That's coming. So I can see that probably it could be as little as 9 months to maybe 12 months. Could even be this year. We're going to look at it. But certainly within 12 to 18 months, we're going to get that. And it's just be a great buying opportunity. Now, if you buy now, you're going to come sliding down there. So you could, let me go to my next slide and let's just talk about that. And let's look at some of the things that could possibly happen. Now, this is my model. Now it's stylized, of course. It looks a lot like Charles Hugh Smith, but we stylize this. So we're here, we're at the top. It's a completion process. It is not a point. It's not a time. It's a process. So it takes some time. We're in it now. I think that we're going to start seeing price declines fairly soon. And real estate is regional. So some regions are just going to get slammed, just slammed. Others are not. Phoenix Metro, where I'm at, thank goodness, I think we learned our lesson last time. We're not going to be immune, of course. I think we're going to have some pretty good buys here. But places like Austin and Florida that are over exuberant, and you can already see it. Florida, the listings coming onto the market are like 3 or 4 times what they were just 6, 7, 8, 9 months ago, and that's a very good indication of what's going on. Now we're at the top, so when you're at the top, these properties could come down very significantly. And if you bought now and you lose 30%. You lose all your down payment. Maybe you go underwater. It will take you 5 to 10 years to recover. So I'm asking and pleading with you, would you please just wait? We want your business. Believe me, I want your business. We just don't need your business. We don't need to have you get hurt just because we need a commission. I don't want you to see you lose money. It's just not part of that's just not in our DNA for you to do that. Now, this is where I'm at. I'm here in Phoenix, Arizona. If you look at my other videos, please take a look. We have such dynamics going on here. We are just doing incredibly well. We're not going to be immune from the downturn because I think this is going to be, has the potential for being epic. But if you take a look at it, you'll see what's going on here in Phoenix. We've got all kinds of stuff. Phoenix, we've got Florida and Texas have great decades-long investment potential, just not yet. So give me a call, get together with us. We'll consult with you. We'll make some plans. Again, if you're in some of our endangered cities, it's time for you to really start thinking, what's the long-term outlook here in Chicago? What's the long-term outlook in Minneapolis or Milwaukee? And if it's not great, then let's move it. Give me a call. We'll consult. My very, very best to you guys. Give me some comments. Let me know what your thoughts are. My very best. Bye-bye now.